Welcome on back, homies, for the potential final round that we have here for Seneca versus TMU right here on the Valorant Rival Series with the Showdown. I'm Ravage, joined here by Marcus Wong as we get into Bind.
Bind, your favorite map, I hear.
Yeah, that's what I've said.
You
for
love
sure.
Bind. Yep. With a burning passion, you love Bind.
Yeah, 2-lane entry, 2-lane exit. Wowee. How will I even understand the chances? What goes on? It's wondrous map.
Hey, you know what? There's teleporters. That makes it a little bit nifty and fun, right? You look like you're about to kill me, so I'm going to move on here. TMU versus Seneca. Right now, we've got a $1,500 prize pool, and one of them is going to be taking the biggest share away. Essentially, TMU, based off of how Haven went, TMU looked really darn good. And with Bind here, TMU have the opportunity to just win it all 2-0 throughout the entire tournament.
It's entirely possible, TMU. I mean, they've had the closest maps we've had seen so far, and they've also now, taken around a fairly parallel path for the blowouts that we've seen as well throughout the entire day. Now Bind up next, great potential to see a very similar sort of status, considering this is their map pick. So for Seneca right now, it looks tough.
I mean, it does look tough, but at the same time, we're going into Bind. This, pretty much everything that we studied about these teams and their play style, it doesn't really work necessarily on Bind. And so it's going to be really interesting to see what these teams decide to go forwards with. To be fair, we haven't really seen quote unquote meta compositions really being run. We've seen compositions that we know that these teams are very comfortable playing off of. Well, obviously, we know that Seneca, we praised them previously for being really coordinated, moving in, just being able to take their fights and trade effectively, use their util effectively. But it just felt like TMU Blue, once again, they were just in the right place at the right time. There were so many moments where Seneca players were just walking past them. And so TMU Blue just had one person tucked away in a weird little nook and cranny and was able to find a kill or two, which made it so much easier. And on top of that, Huns had a stellar performance that last map. Unbelievable stuff coming out from that chamber.
Dude, Huns was disgustingly good. We were looking at 16 kills from him in the first 6-7 rounds. The rest had 5. Overperforming his team by a mile, right? And then going into second half, the Jet also got online too, right?
Yep.
And it just one by one. It started somehow being able to just get picks upon picks, 3 to 5 on their own. It was truly an escalation of wonderful proportions, at least for TMU. For Seneca, hey, tough nuts.
Yeah, it was hard for Seneca to get anything started, and honestly, it felt like Cosmic Dusk was the person really to start that role to happen. Every single time we saw Cosmic start to turn up, find a couple of kills, that it seemed like it was just very clearly a Seneca round. But TMU Blue were doing such a good job of keeping Cosmic Dusk in check that they didn't even really have that opportunity to make that stuff happen. So honestly, just good job of TMU Blue keeping Seneca's members in check.
Ooh, okay. I do wonder if this is the actual hover of the Vise, or if they do bring her out. I think Deadlock would make more sense. I think Vise is cool. I've actually really got to play her recently. She's fun. But also what she says, her ultimate name, it's really scary and super dark and gothy. Bring me the arsenal. I'm like, that's hype. That's hype. I like it.
Are you a little emo boy on the inside?
I mean, I did grow up listening to Hoops Tank and Sum 41, so and also Linkin Park.
That's true. Yeah, that kind of counts, doesn't it?
And also Blue for My Valentine. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so on the other side, though, I think this is really interesting. We're seeing Afro 6 be the one who's going to be taking up the Jet this time. Cosmic Dusk going on the Reyna. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really seen a lot of Reyna gameplay on Bind, so I'm wondering how this is going to fit in with the overall thesis. Usually it's Raze, but not this time for both of these teams. We're seeing Sean go on the ISO, while Infinity this time is going to be our Cypher.
This is new. This is interesting. This is fun. Because they're bringing out Jet Reyna, so Seneca's all right, y'all want to fight? Let's fight. On the other end, it's still been more set standard. We're still seeing Huns on the chamber, right? So he does enough to be able to just fire against the other team, Sean going back onto the ISO, we saw this, I believe, at the beginning on Lotus, right?
Yeah.
We did quite well on it, to be fair. But I think ISO can be pretty hit or miss. It really just depends on your comfort, right? Depending on end of the map overall. And for Bayern, that should be fine. But I think composition isn't exactly what's going to carry you for either one of these teams, right? For TMU or Seneca, it's going to be, all right, cool. I shoot you first, I win. Simple.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I mean, Huns too as well, coming onto the Chamber. We haven't seen a lot of Chamber gameplay on the Bind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, the Chamber's working, which very clearly based on that last map, it is.
Yeah.
You want Huns to continue to play this role, potentially looking for some of those earlier picks. So unconventional Bind. You know, I feel like that's going to be the name of the game, and I'm super excited to see how this attacking composition really is going to work, because with the Clove as well, to me, that says that they are going to be more on the aggressive side. If Clove dies on site, that's actually fine, because you can still smoke for your team. And already a lot of pressure onto this B side. Muku in a great spot as Infinity finds a kill on the other side.
Infinity on the Cyphers, what we should point out too, going from the Jets. There's just such opposite roles. We see from already. Cuts it off. Muku was waiting on the other wings though.
Oh no.
Unfortunate whisk gets countered by a Hans, but Daxi caught him with the reload. Well, Ace 5's there for the trade. A 3v2 left. Wind coming around, both through Frank. Through Spawn will be watching for that too. A Spike does go down, waiting for the corner.
And look at this. Infinity is still far away, has to go for the long rotation around. This is an opportunity for Seneca.
Lots of walking past the station. Know that one's by neutral, one's it's over by guard, and one's in the corridor. They check. Yes, they do. Five's not gone. Two left alive. The shot's going. Infinity gets his, leaving Just Win more than healthy, but just the gap in the smoke does him in.
That's so unlucky with what's happening there. It looks like Fives was caught listening to their iPod or something like that. Utility out and an excellent swing from Cosmic Dusk, but not enough for Seneca to get across the finish line. TMU Blue find that pistol round, and you know, we did talk about this. Seneca generally not good on the pistol round. It's not until they start to get weaponry that we get to see them start rolling. Didn't really see that last map, but I'm hoping that we see a little bit more signs of life from them this time around and force out that potential map 3.
Ideally so. I think if you are Seneca, right, this is where you start to make a stand. Bird catching one. Hans just so quick with the flick. Catching them by like mid nonetheless. Two Dexy. That's unfortunately going wide.
Oh, goodness.
And two taken in quick succession to open up the site again. It's the Omen and the Reyna. Late walking over onto A. Yeah, Wind. Good luck, brother.
Could be turning the corner here. Wind gonna try to do their best, but Sean finds that headshot. Now Cosmic just on the other side tries to find that headshot, but yeah, you're up against an LMG. That's not really gonna work out in your favor. Okay, you're a go technically. I'm more of a stinger guy myself.
Yeah.
However, I really liked the entry that we saw come in from TMU Blue there. Sean pops the shield, goes in, looks left, and at the same time, Fives looks right. The shield provides just enough of a buffer that Fives is able to sweep up the kill onto Muku, allowing for Sean to find the kill onto Dexy as well. It's one of those things where it's like, sure, the defense should have had to jump on it, but just that shield being popped is just enough time to allow the execution from TMU Blue to just take over the site. And so honestly, just well played by TMU.
And hey, this is greatly played for Seneca. Have you had an aggressive right away to push out through showers? And them taking two as well is very nice. And who else but Sean and Hans? So they removed some of the biggest threats they have on the team. And now from here, with Fire also not gone too, this is the run we're looking for Seneca. Right, no runaway games this time. Right, matching them right away after the aggression, ready to fire each time, leaving just Saigon Hero. Takes two. That was so clean. The reaction speed is disgusting there.
Now 2 away as well from getting the Seekers online, even if this isn't a very successful round. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like TMU did what they needed to.
Yeah, they've done enough economical damage. He could try to get more, if anything, but anticipating the flank in, not going to catch the timing on it. Got to slow crawl in onto A. As Wind is waiting around the corner, so once he catches them by U-Haul, depending on the timing as to when he decides to peek. But Saigon realizing that It may just be over from here because considering they're going to
30
encroach
seconds
upon him, the timing.
Oh, just misses both ends. Trailblazer gets utilized here. Actually trying to scout this person out. We'll get the information, and so now they know. Smoke comes down, but Saigon Hero able to escape and potentially get this plant.
Yeah, and as soon as the pack goes down, Went able to catch him right away, depending on where he looks, and yeah, went through U-Haul, gets the pick, and Seneca get there first.
Hey, a lot earlier on than that last map, so good stuff coming in from Seneca onto this defense, and really it just started with that aggression coming through from Cosmic and Afro 6. They just completely went through, and it was just like, okay, you got the one on the left, I got the one on the right. If you've ever played the game Army of Two, when you can like sync up the shots, you're like, 3, 2, 1, boop.
Yeah.
It literally looked like that, which is crazy because this is actually Valorant, and there's no timing system like that built into the game. So honestly, just excellent reflexes and knowledge to play off of each other like that. And just like that, Seneca, they're still surviving into things. Their economy should be more than enough to be able to pull them through this round. We're seeing a couple of those regen shields, but given the circumstances, not terrible. As well, the Empress online for Cosmic Dusk, so an opportunity if necessary. Meanwhile, Saigon Hero does have the Seekers available as well. Important to note, no raise means this Cypher utility a lot easier to use.
I mean, there's a little dry walking in past B, so that's, not exactly ideal, especially with Dexy now watching the angle. Can's easy take this with the dog not being shot out. So he tries to wide swing it, but yeah, TMU Blue just playing with utter confidence, but unnecessarily so. They can't use the flash to go past into B, but them walking with no cover means their lives are fire.
And look at this, Afro 6 up top, watching for it. Oh, almost got a timing there, but just misses the headshot. So the Guardian is just going to do a little bit of damage. Cyber Cage allows for a bit of reprieve, but Wind is watching on the other side.
Went with the cleanup and leaving them and with just 2 left for TMU Blue. They'll.
That's
that's crazy. Saigon again somehow. He's pulling these kills out of nowhere. Saigon now pulls out the cabbage as well too. I was thinking this round was done by the time of the future. Huns in a 2v5 somehow they managed to pull this out. There's Dexy left. They have 18 seconds. He doesn't have the spike though. He needs to get it. They're watching it. No way! With the timing, Huns, you disgusting animal. How do you do that, bro?
I could do that in my ranked games. The awareness is just unreal, and I don't really know what Seneca's plan was there. They pushed the Reyna up so far that Dexy couldn't even watch the angle. At that point, I wonder if Cosmic Dusk just really thought, you know what, I can do this on my own, or there was some sort of miscommunication going on, because if Dexy was watching, that should have been an easy kill onto Huns, but instead Huns walks away with murder, and as a result, TMU Blue walk away with a round that very much should have been Seneca's. Tour de Force now online, the operator in the hand of Huns. Win just on the other side, spotted out by the Trailblazer. Excellent timing around 5.
Yeah. It's gonna cost. It gets one more pick off of that 2 Afro 6 watching from up top. But instead it's picks on 2 different sites. And now Afro 2, very vulnerable. Do they check the stops down? Gets the shot. Shot is better. Leaves them wondering, waiting, and guessing as to where it all went wrong. Because from here, it's 2-0 left for Seneca. A round that seemed to be in their control for just a couple of seconds. Goes away. Infinity gets caught. Finally knows how Seneca feels. That's not Cosmic. Hey, 6 is. But now they know where both of them are. So now from here, it's a game of delaying and walking through one by one. Muku could possibly catch one. They're not aware of its presence, but the shot goes in a bit too close. They know exactly what they're walking through. Asmodasi Muku wants to clear out the site. It's just Sean left alone. He has the ultimate because they're expert them, but he misses shots. And Cosmic delivers some justice of his own.
Oh my goodness, Cosmic with the clutch there. Muku as well. Did you see that running headshot? That was crazy. Sometimes
nuts.
The Valorant gods do favor you. Craziness coming out. And this is after the nerf of walking and shooting at the same time. Oh my goodness, Seneca, they're not done yet. 3 ultimates now onto the board. They do have the Seekers, an excellent tool from Dexy. While on the other side, I mean, TMU Blue, they were rolling in riches, and this is going to be the round where they're not going to be able to do that. Huns might be able to buy a rifle here. I assume we're going to be seeing that happen. as we go into this one. Actually, Hun's going for the hard save. Might just try and go for the operator soon. We're seeing already pulling into the gulag Cosmic.
Oh, Cosmic straight submit to the corner.
Oh, no way.
Big pickoff, but does get taken by Affinity if anything, so there was insurance there. Still leaves them down by 1. No stuff available for Seneca. If Muku can't get this, but it should be aware that they're all pretty much just here, so doesn't really need it. It was all TP, yeah, it's all the fake. Over to A we go.
Yeah, the fact that Huns was given so much room, you can tell Seneca we're scrambling to make sure that site is going to be reinforced. And as a result of that, they just give it up for free. So the spike goes down 3v4 into this retake. Not the best situation for Seneca.
The worst strider, but they have to make things work with what they can.
Oh, hat spotted.
Pixelingle up top to pellet them with just some damage, if anything, but Seneca looking to find a way in. Muku still gets his. An impressive feat, but with the way the position on side, they can look to play off of one another, and the playing's on off angles too. So any sort of step out too, and the life is theirs. Tiger Hero again walking in, but not expecting fires to be there.
Yeah, and remember how I said that Huns didn't buy a rifle that round?
Mm-hmm.
Just with that headhunter alone was enough to carry the team across. Find such an important kill with the headhunter, and it just forced Seneca to look the other way, and, well, the round falls apart yet again. Seneca this time, though, they've got 5 of their ultimates online. Not enough money to be able to buy those rifles, but I imagine we're going to be seeing the Empress come out from Cosmic Dusk.
Yeah.
And this is going to be interesting. Is it going to be a stinger? I'm hoping for good things from Dexy, but I don't know how much that's going to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure here either, but they do have 5 little lines, so Blade Storm popped immediately. Yeah, with them being flashed away, they're being forced into the corners and staying gonna look to hold by showers, as there is this heavy stack there too. 1 taken by Dexy, 2 gone, and quick instances from TMU Blue.
Oh,
1 by 1. This is their save. They're being shot down like stairs as if it ain't nothing. Cosmic follows them before the smoke even goes down. It's Saigon once again left alone. What?
You know what? I'm convinced don't give Seneca rifles. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, they're better on saves, but I guess.
Oh, I mean, okay, so to break that round down a little bit, it all starts because they find that first pick onto Sean. The fact that Sean goes down just out front of B Short is so important for Seneca to be able to chain that round together. Muku was able to get the ultimate. As a result, the information is given away, and then in those smokes, we see Seneca really come alive. Cosmic Dusk really just paving the way forward for the rest of the team to move forwards. And yeah, I mean, TMU Blue, they lost a round that they very much should have won. Next little just cyber cage to protect against the flash to give out no information, as they might think that it's free, but a lot of footsteps being heard.
Oh wait, no, they're still not gonna protect him either. Muku Cosmic working hand in hand, taking the rest of TMU, and finally the closer game was exactly what we wanted. No runaway games at this time. Seneca want to fight for every single round. As Tiger wants to make the field out for sure. You can't get no open angles without getting past me.
5s in such an awkward position. Has the not dead though. Not gonna activate it this time.
Not gonna pop the ultimate. Realize doesn't need to just yet. Gonna give the round up though. Seneca looking to pop up to 4-4. Even game, even rounds. After what looked like such a dominant couple, they found some nasty picks of their own and heroic plays which will make you yell. Ooh, yeah, Cosmic takes the Empress, stands on top.
Good use of ultimates there, coming in from Seneca, using just enough to make sure that they keep TMU at bay. And like you said, I mean, you know, TMU looked like they should have been just pulling ahead. They looked very dominant, and now they're starting to cool off quite a bit. We're seeing Seneca just be a little bit more dominant on the battlefield, and this is going to be the save round coming in from TMU Blue. I think the first one that we've seen in this entire series of these teams going up against one another. After 6 going to be buying the operator here, so feels pretty confident. Looking to pad the stats just a smidge more. Misses that initial shot, which gives up the information that operator does exist.
So now with this, TMU Blue should be looking to reposition instead, but they want to force their way in. But Amuku, aware of this, shoots that one of the corners before the smoke can fall once again. Too early, too antsy. On the peak, our TMU costing them their lives, and now from here, the center round showers with a spike in hand. Saigon taking lead nonetheless. And now they opt to face, and they just die Rebels right away, but a quick peek saves them, and Infinity takes one more. Saigon with the flick. The shot just whips it. Nuku managed to get it, but Dexy does to save the day. Luckily, no theft allows him to live for another day. Chip Warwick looking to catch one, but Five's watching him. Pass the smoke, it's a 2v2. They're doing it somehow, some way here, Marcus.
I'm telling you, it's all about the saves, and now the Seeker's going to be online too for both of these teams. Only one more guiding light available, and they don't recharge anymore.
Catch them with the cabbages. They know where they're heading to. TMU Blue around will be essential and crucial here for themselves. It's going to pull the economy and the game back into their favor momentum, but look how back and forth we've been. It's been a tug of war. We're gonna punch towards their side. The ult now has to be honest, honest alive. He can't swing off of it. It's Dexy against Saigon Hero. The fact doesn't connect. He has to swing this now. He's holding it. He's holding it. He turns around. The pride of Vietnam. Saigon with the thrifty.
Oh my goodness me. That timing. It's so close. Oh my goodness. And the fact too that the flash didn't make its way all the way around the corner.
Yeah.
It's so tough, but Saigon clutching up yet again. And you know what? I have to point something out very early in that round that I saw that really stuck with me.
What?
Sean just walked in onto the site. Saigon did not flash for him or anything like that.
No.
And as a result, it was just an easy crossfire for Seneca to go in. So I'm wondering if there's a bit of miscommunication for that execute. Just out of showers, because Sean very unnecessarily died, and that's that duelist already going down. Cosmic Dusk getting a little bit crafty, but Sean, that's my mid-range rifler, finds that first pick.
You love calling it that.
I'm working on some branding here, Sean.
I like it. Yeah, hey, I'm all for it, man. But otherwise, though, we're seeing that playing off the dog, causing with the confident peak, and Sean taking two off that, and he felt real confident there, but unfortunately going to three more. Able to find another. Kill them. They're still watching out the smoke. The no theft. They should be able to see it. They get back. That decay not gonna land, but it will force them away if anything. Those double pings. We realize that where they're setting on the sights. And now from here, Seneca has to make the way through one by one. Win gets one right off rip, but Hans and Win playing side by side, and just Win left, and where will the wind blow? Where will it stop? Currently nobody knows. 1v2. Towards the eastern end, they continue to fire off. So he's popping in the shorty, and Infinity's not even going to give him the chance.
Oh man, and honestly, that's just a smart play. You know, you've traded enough bullets.
Yeah.
Surely the other person has to reload soon, so just go for the shorty. You've probably done enough damage. You can find that kill, but it was a really good idea from TMU Blue. Pushing up so far into the spawn, not even allowing Seneca to have that opportunity to set themselves up. So that was a much more cleaner round coming in from TMU Blue. We see Sean be able to find a kill onto Cosmic Dusk right off the bat. And that, once again, is the win condition for TMU Blue.
A full gamble stack right now. We're seeing right now from A as well. As they're pulling up a very similar strat that we saw last round from TMU. They're pushing up against them, but this time it's all for naught. But they know the B is wide open. So, hey, guess what? I guess we can just continue on going forward. Side taken easily, Spike should go down.
Yeah, the ISO ult gets utilized and nothing for it. Oh boy, this is awkward.
He peaks, still managed to get him. 40 there. Cosmic somehow wins that. He was chamber already, just didn't shoot the gun. Cosmic staying alive by the grace of God, but still 3v4 between the rest of them. And I win that Cosmic again, taking down a quick succession. And Dexy has to hear his team die before he dies himself.
And once again, that's interesting. TMU Blue just hold down the sight, hold down the crossfire.
Yeah.
And it felt like Seneca didn't have the entry tools available to them to really flash themselves in, you know, cut off some smoke angles. It felt more discombobulated that time. It didn't feel like they were playing together. It was just an individual person trying to push into TMU Blue. And sometimes those heroics work out for you. I mean, Cosmic Dusk has been doing a really good job of pulling off said heroics.
Yeah.
But more often than not, especially at this level, you know, you're kind of just running it down, and you're going to get shot down as a result.
been tough so far to watch, right? It's with the two of them. Seneca has had a lot of bright points with this video.
Oh,
Shot walked so far, no one even shot at him. Bro was chilling in showers like he stank and came out looking clean with two.
Now the spike goes down. This is such an awkward split for Seneca. Yeah, it is even more awkward now. Cosmic Dusk goes down. Muku and Dexy just so far apart from one another, and Dexy gets vulnerable as well.
Yeah, Dex takes the wall bang. Looking for the stick and Taj runs at it. What are we talking about, bro? Oh, nice with it once again. Playing with his chest puffed out, nothing but coffers from him. And as Muku takes it, he already shot.
Oh my goodness.
The 4K from Sean. Who else but Big S, man?
Man, Sean also too got headshotted, but not enough to be able to find that kill. Fortunately, it was just a bulldog, so that is going to do it for round number 1. TMU Blue 8-4 currently after the half. They swap things around. This is where I want to see Seneca come more alive. They picked a double duelist composition for a reason. I got to see these duelists start to do something. I mean, obviously Cosmic Dusk has really been doing the most, but Afro 6 has been having such a difficult time getting started. And though having your duelist start to fall behind could really drag the team morale down.
Yeah.
But of course, this is attack, so we should see a little bit more. And only really one way to find out. Meanwhile, the defense going for a 3-2 stack, 3 on B, 2 on A. Playing off of the Cypher utility a little bit more heavily on that A site while Hans is going exploring. And hey, speaking of getting started, Afro 6 finds his.
Hans a bit too deep, not expecting Afro to have already pushed out. Finds him in the corner nonetheless, too. So, taking out one of the raid bosses that are there from TMU Blue. Isolated in a pretty non-committal position as to where they want to try to center it towards, as they don't find much on A. So B needs to be the take. They're just running after Afro takes another way alongside win. Sagan will get one back, but it's at what cost, right? It's just a subclass fallacy. He'll take 2, but his life gone for a 2v3. Not out of it just yet, but B's wide open.
Yeah, they should be able to get the plant down. 5's not going to be able to get there in time.
Yeah.
Might actually catch. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Ooh,
I was about to say catch one off guard, and that happened to be Muku with the spike as well. Now going to be walking forward, looking for another. Wind falling extremely low. This is still doable. Infinity deep on the flank.
They still haven't been able to plant just yet. They're waiting for that to fall down. As a follow comes in through Hookah, just barely sees them as well. Infinity knows that they're all just so low, but Cosmic being the one to stay alive is the tougher part here. One flick given over to Win, will be able to take it, but there it is. Gets the wall back finally, and now it's not Cosmic. 30 health between the two of them, and 8 bullets here. Cosmic finds the upper angle, gets the shot first, and stays around for Seneca.
Good stuff coming in from Cosmic Dusk, and hey, that time Afro 6 able to find that first kill. Really just opens the door for it to happen. You see that TMU Blue are fast to rotate, stop the bleedings, make it as clean as possible, and it simply just isn't enough because that opening is more than Seneca asked for, and they're willing to just hop onto it. So they win out that pistol round, something we have not seen them do in this tournament just quite yet, which is going to be super fun for them as Cosmic, very confident, buys up a Vandal. We'll be seeing Wind come in with the Bulldog, but the rest have just SMGs. I'm expecting Afro 6 to go up huge with the Stinger.
Yeah, pushing out through A instead, expecting the stack to be there, but instead the Dog and the Flash finding nothing along those sides. It is just the Clove as you're waiting around the corner to see if they look to push further.
No way!
Or via 5 gets 1. They're just fighting up against them alongside A, 1 by 1. Seeing him.
It's so interesting because now that Cosmic Dusk is down, let's see how Seneca want to play this. The confidence just felt like it immediately evaporated. You saw, as soon as that first pick happens onto Cosmic, the other two members just slowly back off. It's crazy how much of just a team morale booster Cosmic Dusk is for Seneca.
A full spawn's losing all of its water right away until it does dry up. And right now, that morale cup you mentioned, it may not be necessarily so full, but from here, there needs to be something needs to change right now with music flying, get the tag here with the lives, to watch the angle onto the smoke, a Saigon with the next. But with the gun diff is a bit too much. It's a 3v3. Seneca need this round to continue this streak. Getting thrifted here could be detrimental.
30 seconds left.
I need to continue this forward here. It's TMU Blue. Couple of shots, one shot, not gonna find it. At least them with Just Infinity with a shorty. Yeah, good luck, brother. You might get one, but if someone just hands it over to you, as watch the angle, yeah. Okay.
We should have that shorty in hand, huh?
Yeah.
See, this is what I need to see Seneca play with. You know? Sure, Cosmic Dusk has been doing a good job of running things down, but you have to have your core foundations to really remember, hey, we can do this. This is very doable. And I think that round is going to be a good morale booster for the rest of the squad to remind themselves, yes, we are still pretty good at this game. That's why we're playing on this team. Cosmic Dusk isn't the only reason we've made it so far. Hopefully that confidence is enough, because if the rest of the squad members start to really pull things together, which in their defense, like they really are starting to show up to this game, I think that Seneca is a really powerful team. We need to see them playing more confidently.
Exactly that. And being able to play off more information too will also benefit them greatly as well. Hans managing to stay tucked in Garden, with the dog being shot out early. A second dog of their own to see what they can find down into mid. Do they check? This is the question. Hans playing first. Oh my, ready with the flick. A second, no, not available. But we'll be able to reposition. And Cosmic now down, though, is the issue. Second to reposition. Sean on the cross, right? They got a sandwiched in. And now guns in their hands. Suddenly TMU Blue looking a lot more confident.
Oh, speaking of confidence, yeah, like TMU Blue, they just took the gun duels. Just simply did that. Seneca couldn't toss out any flashes, couldn't toss out any smokes, nothing. They just simply lost the 1v1s, and TMU Blue were happy to do it. And you saw a lot of checking going on from TMU Blue to make sure, hey, even though we got one, let's make sure no one is going to be able to trade. The spam through just to secure those extra headshots was so good at deterring Seneca from pushing even further in. So a very fast and decisive round. The gun round specifically for TMU Blue. Seneca, this is going to be theirs, coming in with rifles. After 6 is going to be the only one who's got a Bucky in hand. The rest of the squad should have more than enough to go through. Information already gained. Dexy, Trailblazer to try and find something.
Gotta see if he can though, but it's time to start it off. Again, it's on the Cosmic too. The shorty in the head. He just walks in. Nice. The Bucky 5 just taking through down long. He's just taking it one by one. He's watching the angle and just shooting as if it's the guy. Bro's the package straight shooting bots, man. That's crazy. Headshot after headshot lands in a 4v2.
That's the wrong game.
There's a
headshot after headshot after headshot. But
headshot. What?
Anyways, what I did want to say though is it is kind of crazy how much value Fives gets for just spraying through smokes.
Yeah.
This is something that I've noticed multiple times. We've seen triple kills, 4 kills from Fives specifically, just by spraying through smokes. And especially too now that Fives is the smoking agent. Previously we saw it on Sova. You know, this I don't know if that really brings anything, but it should be a good reinforcement for everyone at home to remember. Spray through your smokes.
Simple as that, my friend. No spray through smoke this time. Just clean shots. And a triple for TMU. As now, here is where Seneca gets into tough position. Because if you look at the eco unit markers, it's like there's 3 rounds left potentially.
Yep.
And they're on a save right now, so things look dire.
They do look dire, but might I remind you, Seneca, VRS.
That is true. Their saves have been insane.
Their saves have been absolutely bonkers. Yeah. I think I even joked about the fact that, like, hey, they have a rifle in hand, smack that out of their hand, give them a pistol instead, because those sheriff are so good. Wind, though, immediately taken out. Fun fact, Wind had a rifle.
And you know what? That'll probably be the last time Wind will try to buy a rifle on a save round like this. He'll definitely know better. But rifle not picked up. Let's see if the rifle curse does stand true for the eco rounds of Seneca. Afro 6, yes it does. But now let's see. Muku. No. Wait, thought of picking the rifle. That's tragic, man. Right, that's not Cosmic. Look, Cosmic hasn't thought about a rifle. He's had a shit the entire time. Let's see if he gets one. I'm confident.
Last player standing.
No. Dexy out of Marshall. Okay, I got nothing then. Yeah, that's just a tough round.
Yeah, they got dominated.
Yeah. maybe the rifle thing is a myth, but a great round from TMU Blue. I mean, at that point, you see Seneca. They're like, all jokes aside, they were just trying to play passively. Yeah. Wait for TMU Blue to push into you, but they got tempted by the rifle on the ground.
Yeah.
Which allowed for Huns to pick up just a few cheeky kills that just felt so easy to be able to just get. Like, they were like looking at the ground like, oh, I'm going to swap it. Oh, I've just been headshot. And it happened 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one of them was through a smoke. But still, regardless, TMU Blue were doing an excellent job at playing Vanguard to the rifles on the ground. And now, okay, well, Huns doesn't get the 2 of the 4 started. Ooh. Cosmic ready to check that one. It was very aggressive as Huns had pushed out of A.
Yeah, big shutdown there. So now A being a much better option, but instead they decided they didn't want to necessarily do this. On there. Ooh. Unfortunate. Doesn't manage to find the second. A Saigon hero waiting around past the flash. Cosmic Dusk ready for that pick. And always in rounds like these, somehow Seneca find their confidence, find their groove, and the ability to shoot reignites within them. Infinity though has one more. No way. Fives and Infinity though do it by themselves. It's one up top, one towards the sides, and just Infinity left. 1v1 might be able to do this. One more. Does it by themselves. Really imagine for the comeback. Infinity and Fives 2v5. What are we talking about?
I thought that was so smart from Wind as well. Uses one, the shadow goes right into the back, hangs out just outside the smoke. Should have been able to catch that timing. And Fives just walks through. Oh, hey, headshot. Bye, Omen. And then walks in onto the rest of the site and finds heads left, right, and center. Cosmic Dusk used the dismiss as well. Unfortunately, not expecting the aggression level from Fives to bring it into that 1v1. And so just dismisses right in the middle of the site. Not enough time to pull up the rifle. Fives get a free kill. And now this is on match point. Not a good buy for Seneca.
Not great at all. They pop the ISO ult. This is top. Oh, okay. After the smoke though leaves them wanting. Sean as well too, looking to fall.
Spike down.
EV3, tons left though still. Gets the shot with a phantom like that, bro. Explain the conversation. Ridiculous from the sub. One popped up top, sees the bald head of Muku, but not gonna be able to shoot off his head top either.
That's so tough. The Spike is in such an inopportune position, and already TMU Blue moving in.
2v2, she gets the shot, win again. What's the second with the trade? It's 1v1, he knows, he fights with the cabbages. Muku versus Saigon. Saigon's been good for these clutch because they both know exactly what each other are. The swing's gonna be good. It's Muku with a save. Give Seneca another chance.
Oh man, not like that too. I'm gonna be honest there, Saigon. You know where the last person is. You've got the Spike back there. Sure, you are at the top of the team right now. Actually, it's a 3-way tie for top number of kills on TMU Blue. Saigon, Fives, and Huns all at 17. But should have just played a little bit more passively there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Seneca, 5 opportunities to make that overtime happen. The buy is still not ideal. We will have that Blade Storm available for Afro 6, meaning that Sticker, that's going to be the gun of choice. As the blades get popped here.
Yeah.
TMU Blue looking for that win, but Seneca still clawing their way back into it.
Empress and Sky Ult also available for their end. So a decent amount of options. There's walking here, not checking the corners. African shield, but when it gets the trade, that's big. But nonetheless, from there though, it's been back and forth, red and blue. You might as well put out the white, as you can see, American flag with the way we've gone back and forth between the two of these already. But TMU Blue crucially up 1.
And it's so interesting. Wind sure is by the teleporter, but the Spike is in hookah right now. So uncomfortable to try to move things around. Fives is able to find a kill through the wall. Wind goes down as well. This could be it.
It's 1v3 after an incredible round with the previous. This is how it ends. Pop Petro TP. And it's TMU Blue to take it all once again at the rival season with a showdown.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we talked about this. TMU Blue, they're no strangers to winning the rival series showdowns. Of course, most of them have been virtual, but this is the first time we're doing it in person. I gotta point out the scoreboard right now. That's ridiculous. Cosmic Dusk, very securely on top. Combat score of 302.
Ridiculous. Yet,
teamwork wins again. TMU Blue across the board. We're just a little bit stronger than the rest of the squad at Seneca. And as a result, I mean, sure, you can talk about the hero plays that were kind of coming in there, but it didn't feel like they had to rely on only one person to find those hero plays. It felt like different members of TMU Blue were also individually stepping up and making sure that they could get that W. And I think ultimately that is why we saw TMU Blue be able to win that series.
Exactly. Yeah, it's because as right now, like, speaking of which, big thank you to, of course, all the teams for coming out and competing, right? I respect y'all, and I love that we came through the holiday season and the land too, especially with a new venue like this. So it's super dope. Please be sure to join the Discord. Right, scroll down the Twitch page. Look at the chat to find the link as well too. Y'all come out. We'll be doing more of these virtual rival series for the next couple of months, continuing on forth. So y'all stay tuned for updates and keep playing and make sure to stay locked in, man. Keep us doing some solid stuff. And speaking of which, we should be able to actually get Sean in as well in a little bit to be able to come talk to him and see what's on his mind as to what's going on. Should be fun. Yeah, let's go get Sean in. How about that?
Yeah, Sean's going to be stepping in here. And okay, we got to call him the mid-range rifle.
You can call him that.
You know what? I will call him that when Sean walks in, because, there were a lot of those moments where we saw, I want to call it the heroic plays, but not even that necessarily. I think that Sean was just doing a great job of being on top of it. But hello, Sean. Here, you're gonna talk into this microphone,
Sean, bro.
And feel free to hop in the interview.
That's cool. Nice to meet you, man. How you doing, brother? All right, so needs to go talk to the mic, brother. All right, here you go. I'm gonna have you back here to your chair. All right, you come around, bro. You sit down. Camera's over there. Mic's in here, but make sure to talk into that real nice and clean. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. How you feeling for that, man? Another dub, another day, another dollar, bro. It's looking clean.
Feeling good, we came in really confident. We used to play a lot, like we used to scrim a lot when we played in TMU, and we just came in confident, and we dominated, as you saw, and it was fun. We had a lot of fun too.
I was assuming so, right?
Yeah.
Consider, y'all look good out there, man. Look, I gotta ask you about other actual pick on bot. It seems like just a confidence pick coming out of you, bro. Honestly.
ISO's pretty strong in my opinion. Like the shield, you can really abuse it.
Yeah.
And I knew going into the second game, I just wanted to run at them.
For sure.
So if I'm gonna run at them, I want a shield that's gonna block one of the shots. So I just ran it down with ISO.
I mean, I would say one it. It's just that you definitely went out there and did your thing. But I think one thing we were highlighting a lot too is that your team cohesion. It seems like every single one of you has each other's backs no matter what, whether it be through flashes or trade and so on and so forth. One of you always one step with the other. Talk to me about that.
We're always actively trying to go in together, make sure that if one person's dying, we have to trade.
Sure.
If I'm saying I'm gonna run it down, I tell my teammates someone get ready to trade me. They're already ready. They already know that I'm just gonna run it down on ISO. Yeah. Someone else is on jet that they can't cash me, and someone better run out. We all know.
Yeah.
When the duelist goes out, we gotta go out.
Yeah.
Util. So we're all really used to just trading and following up on that util.
Okay, which I love. And by the way, Marcus was claimed you as the mid-range rifle.
Not long range.
None of those.
Whenever you found yourself into a situation where it was in that mid-range duel, it felt like you were just getting headshots consistently.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was really impressive watching it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was cool as hell to see, man. Yeah, it's just now past that though. Now, are you and the boys gonna keep on playing after this too? Are you guys still scrimming? Are you guys gonna look forward to challenges or Premier or what's up? Yeah.
We haven't really been scrimming for a while now because it's more of an off season. But going forward, maybe a couple more lands, maybe a little bit of scrimming, but nothing too serious. Definitely more casual for fun.
Okay, that's what we love to see. Also, go and shout yourself out, bro. Where can people find you, man? Yeah.
On Twitter, I think it's my first and last name, Sean Aguirre.
All right.
Aguirre.
All right. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Dude, Sean, I appreciate you, GDs, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks.
All right, take care, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Congrats.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's what's up right there, man. Look at Sean. So tall, so handsome. Look at this thing.
I'm a really good mid-range rifler.
You're not stopping. That's
no, you really haven't.
You're just gonna keep going with this the entire time, bro. I respect it, but always that does it for a day today.
Yeah, 100%. And once again, this is really cool that we get to have some of these land environments where we get to see teams like TMU, like Seneca, like BBC, as well as Radiant Heroes. So many cool teams just kind of coming together, and for a cash prize of a decent amount. Once again, the prize pool was $1,500, so it's just really cool. And we're coming at you live. I know you mentioned it just before the interview started, but I'm going to do it one more time. We're at the Damon Club in Toronto. We've got the sponsor for UTCES, which is the University of Toronto Chinese Esports Association. Funny we didn't see any UFT teams here. Just going to point that one out. And the sponsor is Onda CT. So they're all coming together and making sure that we can have a lot of these. And I mentioned this before, but the Toronto Valorant community is it's wonderful. Yeah,
always shows
100%.
up on every single time. So a big thank you once again to all the teams. If you want to find out more, make sure to join the Discord. Of course, it's on the Twitch page or on the chat. Make sure to find the link. Join up. We'll be hosting more VRSs next month as well. So y'all stay tuned for all that. But that does it for us today. For number 12 on the Observation with the Showdown, I'm Ravish.
My name is Marks.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good night. Peace.